Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Arsenal 1, Slavia Prague 1. Match review. Yes, yes, people, we're back. We're live in the cut. 1-1. 1-1. I don't believe this. I do not believe we've just drawn 1-1 at home in the Europa League against Slavia Prague. I cannot believe what's just happened. I cannot believe what I've just seen. Oh my gosh. Listen, if you haven't seen it, Slavia Praha scored a late stoppage time equalizer to get a draw at the Emirates. Pepe scored a goal in the 86th minute, which was late as it comes, and then Thomas Holes headed in from close range from a corner, which we couldn't defend properly and keep out. I mean, jeez. I don't know. I don't even know. Oh my gosh. Like I would have preferred 0-0, but no one cares about 0-0. Like who wants a 0-0? Like you don't go in with confidence with a 0-0. So you kind of want goals. You want to score, but then you think an away goal. You do not want to concede an away goal. The one thing I wanted from tonight was a clean sheet. I know I predicted 2-1, so I didn't think we were going to get the clean sheet. But come on, in the 93rd minute, and you got a clean sheet in your bag, and you can't even go home with it. Oh my gosh, this club, this team, these players, man, so frustrating. I've never seen a team that frustrates me more than this damn team. I swear to you. I swear to you. Time and time again. Time and time again. Just poor. Like the players themselves in the first half were awful. Absolutely awful. All of them. Like it was just so bad. They came out with the second half with a bit more vim, but geez, oh oh man, that was bad. That was so bad. Big up everyone in the chat. Damien Perez is in this. It's close to said 1-0 or 2-1 Arsenal. You very close. I said 2-1 Arsenal in the end. Very close. It should have been 1-0. It should have been 1-0. Earhan says thank you to Arsenal. You're welcome. You're welcome, because that's what we do. We deliver for everyone but ourselves. But don't worry, Airhand, because what was this? What was the score? 1-0 to Villarreal over Zagreb. That's right, because Spurs are out. Spurs are out. It was classic Arsenal. It was classic Arsenal. Poor performance. Like it was a poor performance overall. That's one side of it. That's just one side of it. The main side of it is the fact that Pepe scored a good goal in 86th minute, linking up with Aubameyang, dinking it over the goalkeeper, and you're thinking the game's done. You're thinking the game's done. And then in the 93rd, 94th minute, we concede a sloppy corner because we can't clear our lines because we're letting them come back into the game. And then from a corner, he goes in, kind of deflects off Pepe, and they get a head at a goal, and obviously Leno can't get back there because he's moving across the line. I can't really blame him for that, but it's just the team itself. Like, come on, we haven't kept a clean sheet since Man United at the Emirates in January. Like, it's been so long since we've had a clean sheet, and you're 93rd minute, you're 6 seconds away from a clean sheet and a good 1-0 in a sense, because for a long part of that game, it looked like it was going to be 0-0 the whole game. And like the shot itself was I'm looking at it again. Provod hit the shot. Leno hit the saved it. Cedric ends up putting it out for a corner, and just felt like it was something was going to happen. It was just poor. Like just not clear on the lines. Pepe comes back in. We can't head it out, and we concede the goal. I think it was maybe Cedric at the back post. Didn't get the run with the defender. Lost him a bit. He probably should be doing better. So it can lay the blame at his fault if he wanted, but it's just poor from us. The world was counting on you to defeat racism, and you let everyone down. Yeah, well, that's what you get when you rely on Arsenal. That's exactly what you get. Should Arteta be sacked if Arsenal go out because that's a failure of a season? Um, I don't think he should be sacked personally because I can see that there's a plan going forward. If I couldn't see a plan going forward, I would ultimately call for his head. But I still believe that there's a plan going forward, even if we go out of the Europa League. And listen, this team is not good enough for the Champions League anyway. It's not good enough for the Champions League anyway. So, like, I still don't believe we're going to win this competition. I still don't believe it. Whether we go out today, whether we go out in 3 weeks' time, whether we go out in the final, I just don't think we're good enough to win it. And then, how are we going to go and win the Champions League? Oh my! Like, not even win Champions League, but like play in the Champions League and compete with teams if you can't even compete with Slavia Prague. Like, we had chances today. Lacazette robs the ball on the halfway line of the pitch, runs towards the goal, clean through. I've never seen a man more clean through in my life. And then he hits it with like the edge of his like an edge of his toe over the goalkeeper off the crossbar. Off the crossbar. I mean, that was a clear goal scoring opportunity if I've ever seen one in my life. That was so clear. It should have been 1-0 from then. Saka should have scored in the first half. Clean through. Bury it. All you got to do is bury it. He doesn't bury it. And then we're clutching. Aubameyang comes on his first touch on his left foot. All you got to do is get a good touch on that, and it's a goal. But he kind of shanked it. It came at the angle was a bit tough on his left foot to score. Kind of needs to wrap his foot around it, but could only get a foot to it. But yeah, man, I mean, it's bad. It's a bad result for us. It's a bad result. I'm sorry. Do I believe we can beat Slavia Prague in Prague? Yes. Has anyone beat them this season? No. But can we beat them? Yes. Can we score against them? Yes, definitely. But now we have to score against them. Now we have to score because we messed up our home. We messed up our home leg. Now we've got to go and get the away goals. Now we've got to go to Prague and try and outplay them on their own patch. And it's not going to be easy out there. Like it's not going to be easy. Like the last time we were in the Champions League, we beat them 7-0, and then we didn't even beat them at their own ground. We drew 0-0. So like going to Prague is not going to be easy. We're going to need a mad performance from the boys. And we've got to play Sheffield United on Sunday, and then Prague on Thursday. And there's a massive job to do. There would have been a job to do at 1-0. Don't get me wrong, but now is it even? Are we even? Is it advantage Prague now? They've got the away goal. They got the away goal. Like if a 0-0 is not good enough, then we have to now score in Prague a minimum one goal. Obviously, one goal gets us through if we win 1-0. But listen, man, I mean, oh gosh, how we didn't win that game. We deserved to win that game in terms of the chances we created. But we even let them have. I think they had more shots than us more shots on target to us in the game itself. They had 4 shots on target to our 2. Um, they had 10 shots. We had 11. So like we gave them like how are they having 10 shots at goal against us? We're giving them too many opportunities. Like too many opportunities, and it's just poor. It's just so poor from Arsenal, poor from the team, and we've got it all to do next. We've got it all to do next week. We've got it all to do next week. Um, I mean, Willian, Willian hit the post with a free kick. Angle was tough. Can't blame him for hitting the post there. Um, but again, another good chance, another great chance to score. Saka was fouled on the edge of the box. Um, I know we just didn't bury the game. Question mark maybe about um the team that Arteta picked. Could have started Willian. Sorry, could have started Martinelli over Willian. But I mean, I don't think that really changes everything. I think he made pretty much the right call with everything else. I think Partey was a bit sloppy again in that game. He had a chance as well. Partey had a chance. How did we not finish the game 4-0? I don't understand. Partey should have scored. Saka should have scored. Aubameyang should have scored. Laka should have scored. Obviously, Pepe scored. Like, we're talking about 5 good chances. Willian hit the post. Holding had a great header saved. Martinelli had a shot deflected over. Like, I mean, we should have buried this team. We should have absolutely buried them. I can't believe this. I cannot believe that we've lost this. We've drawn this game. I can't believe it at home. Oh my gosh, we have it all. Listen, we're good enough to do it. We're good enough to do it. But oh my, are we gonna do it? That's the question. Are we going to step up to the plate when we need to? We've absolutely bottled it. We've absolutely bottled it. On to Sunday, I guess now. Sheffield United, Sunday evening, away at Bramall Lane. I don't even know what side he picks for that. Aubameyang was right to get dropped today, and it kind of made him. It kind of made him more a bit more fired coming on as a striker for Lacazette. I'm glad he didn't come on the left wing. To try and do something. But yeah, by that time, you could say you could say that too much water was already under the bridge. So poor from us. So poor from us. Um, but yeah, listen, we've got it all to do next week. Got it all to do next week. We'll see what we can do. But yeah, it's poor from us. I'm just frustrated, really. I'm just so frustrated with the team. Um, we'll have to see what Arteta says after the game. But yeah, man of the match for me in that game, probably Pepe, to be fair. I know he got the block on for the goal, and it's kind of you could maybe blame him, but he came on and he done well for that goal. Ran through, scored the goal. Was a threat. Won us a couple of corners as well, so he was a threat on the right hand side. And did what Saka couldn't do. Saka definitely drifted off in the second half. This is the problem we're going to have with Saka. If we're going to have a man like that to rely on, he's got to now start burying these chances away. There's too many times in Europa League last round, this round, in other Premier League games where he's not buried these chances. I need Saka to get a little bit more clinical, and I'm not criticizing him majorly because the kid is so good, but he's so good on the ball, and his ability to go forward is great. Smith-Rowe had a good game as well, but yeah, man, the Lacazette chance on proper ruin because I think that's the one that we needed to score, and we didn't score it. Yeah, we move on, man. We move on to Sunday. I'm gonna have a match preview out of the Sheffield United game, and then we'll do a match review after that game as well on Sunday evening. But yeah, poor result for Arsenal. Do I think we'll go through? Yes. But are we gonna make it easy for ourselves? Absolutely not. We could even go out. We could go out. Genuinely could go out. I mean, I've had enough of these lot. I've had enough of these lot. Guys, thank you for watching. Smash that like button on your way out. Subscribe to Neeks Sports if you're new around here. And I will see you all soon. Poor, poor, poor.